All right, now to our other big story this afternoon. Anger and finger pointing ruled the day in Washington as the latest round of hearings over the Flint water crisis began.
It has been quite a day in the Capitol. One of the main targets, former Flint emergency manager Darnell Earley. Let's get right to Kevin Dietz, who's in Washington. He's been following things there today. And Kevin, Earley seemed pretty nervous as those hearings began.
He was very emotional, and for good reason. Members of Congress had some very tough questions for him today. You know, you get these members of Congress out in the hallway, and they'll tell you what they really think. And what they think is that the people testifying today from both the state and federal agencies are not telling the whole truth at these hearings. Former financial emergency manager Darnell Earley answered every question, and he stuck to his script, saying state and federal officials told him the water was safe, and that's why he did nothing.
The point is simply this: the city of Flint did not have the money.
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, look, common sense should take over.
Earley admitted he was aware of citizens' complaints about brown, smelly water. He says he thought they could fix those problems and had no idea there was lead in the water.
I went back to Flint as emergency manager because I believed I could make a difference. I, too, drank the water.
But Virginia Tech water expert Mark Edwards says by June of 2015, the city, state, and feds all should have known about the dangers of lead being in the water, and nobody acted.
And incredibly, to this day, they have not apologized for what they did in Flint, Michigan. No apology from EPA. Completely unrepentant and unable to learn from their mistakes. I guess being a government agency means you never have to say you're sorry.
Congress clearly frustrated by the lack of accountability.
Great finger-pointing hearing, and we've got Flint mayor throwing people under the bus. We've got the Flint emergency manager throwing people under the bus, and we've got Ms. Hedman, former EPA administrator for that area, throwing people under the bus. But somewhere it seems like people were asleep at the tap.
Nobody testifying today taking any responsibility or blame for what went wrong in Flint. At times it was like pulling teeth, but Congress did get Darnell Earley to admit that he did have the authority to stop the switch before it ever took place because he was the boss in charge. And once the switch did take place and it was going poorly, he had the ability to switch back to Detroit Water. He chose not to, he said, because it was just too expensive. Members of Congress saying that is negligent. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to dig into Susan Hedman's testimony. She's the former EPA boss who supposedly silenced the hero in this story, Miguel Del Toro, who tried to warn the residents of Flint that there was lead in the water. That's coming up at 6.
In fact, Kevin, that was one of the really interesting pieces of this today. We focused a lot back here on the governor's office and, of course, on the Department of Environmental Quality. Dr. Edwards came down really hard on the EPA on the federal piece of this today, as we just heard.
Yeah, everyone's been blaming the state MDEQ, but Edwards said that all along the federal EPA knew exactly what was going on, and they were basically covering for the state and allowing them to do nothing. That the EPA knew there was lead very early on, and the second they knew it, they should have warned citizens, not fought with the DEQ about what to do next.
Yeah. All right, Kevin, we'll talk to you again here shortly. Let me quickly mention this as well. The governor's office just released new test results from Flint showing slight improvement. The previous round of tests had 9.6% of homes with lead levels above the federal limit for action, so just about 10%. This latest round has them at 8.4. We will keep an eye on that as well.